Hello, my name is Paul Gleaser. I am a family man. I have 2 young kids. I have been a health and fitness specialist for the last 20 years. I've also been a hobbyist of a number of different things. In fact, before I became a full-time personal trainer, I was a musician for my previous life, and I played in a band and toured for a very long time with my band, which I really enjoyed. I have a strong affinity with the arts, and that was a gaping hole that was left in my creative being that wasn't satiated for a long time, until one morning I woke up next to my girlfriend, who is now my wife, and I remember it vividly, waking up and saying, I need to be on a pottery wheel. And I've never considered being on a pottery wheel before in my life. This happened probably about 6 or 7 years ago, probably 6 years ago now. It was this itch that I needed to scratch. I remember it so vividly because it was a dream that I had. And this sounds like some Hollywood movie, but it's reality, I assure you. It was a dream that I had where I was on the wheel, my hands were in the clay, and I woke up that morning and I leaned over to my then girlfriend, Natalie, and said, I'm starting pottery. I didn't know what pottery was, but I found a class and I dove straight in. And as some of you may know, if you guys have ever had your hands on clay for the first time, for many of us, we just get hooked. And I got hooked. I got very, very hooked. I loved the classes that I was in. Fast forward a little while, I then got married to my then girlfriend, who is now my wife. We're just about to celebrate our 6th wedding anniversary, which is very exciting. Along the way, we have had 2 beautiful, stunning kids. Now, we have a nearly 5-year-old who, is an incredible little bundle of energy and joy. But when she was born, my life was definitely reprioritized, and I was very much focused on being in a family. Since the dust has kind of settled around there, I felt like space has opened up. Now, I want you guys to come along with me for this journey, and the journey is me retracing my steps in the ceramic arts. I have had this itch to reactivate and to resurrect my love for ceramics, and I want to make a real go of it. I want to start setting up a home studio, and I also want to start creating pieces that I can eventually develop a secondary income from. So if you have ever felt like you have skills in a particular craft, and you never felt like you wanted to dive deep headfirst into it and devote your entire life to it, but you felt like you wanted to do it in such a way where it could satiate that creative expression, but also potentially become a hobby that develops into a secondary income, this channel is for you, because I'm going to be taking you step by step, day by day on my journey, working my way into creating ceramics and pottery as a craft and as a potential income source. So I'm very excited to take you on this journey. I'm not quite sure how it's going to end up, but that's the point, because there are so many incredible ceramic channels out there of seasoned potters that have it down pat, and they're incredible and they're talented, and I've learned so much from them, and I'm sure you have too. But I thought it would be an incredible way to be able to take you on the journey with me if you are interested in working in tandem with me, being able to start a community where we can ask each other questions, where we can set up home studios together and really exchange ideas as part of this mastermind. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. The first step for this journey is going to be setting up my home studio. I have a work office that I am going to devote part of it to this home studio, and in the next videos following this, I'm going to take you exactly through what it is that I am going to be doing to turn and transform part of this office space into a home studio. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to have a lot of space. So if you're limited in space, that's perfect, because we're going to be working together to be able to do it together. Guys, I'm really excited for this little project. If you guys have any questions, or if you would like me to shine the light on anything in particular that you would like to see more of or less of, please let me know, because yeah, this is a community, and this is something that we're all going to be learning from. Thank you, and see you in the next video.